Hey guys, welcome to another video. Attacking Horizons in the Extended server. This is week number 10, I think. This is actually the second time I'm recording this video because, as per usual, um, yeah, the last recording didn't went that well. And I rambled for um, much more time than I should. And personally, when it's situations like this, I just prefer to re-record than editing it out. Also because I missed some things, so I get the chance to talk about the things I missed, and also to not ramble so much. But yeah, so I mean, changes. I mean, on this side, the only thing I really did was the new entrance to the base. We actually have an entrance now, and yeah, on this side, I actually got the crop pot going. I was actually doing salty roots, but they were not really growing. They were dying, and I know that's uh, a feature. It's a really bad feature, but it's a feature that if they don't have enough ingredients, they start to die. Um, for me, it doesn't really make any sense because they were basically the same stats as the ones I have here. They were even with worse stats than these ones, and they were not growing. They were actually dying. So I don't know if it was a bot issue or if it was a lack of nutrients issue. It was definitely one of the two. So I just removed those, and for now I've been working on the blaze reeds since they can be quite annoying to get. We can buy them from the quest, but it would be better to just have them grow automatically. So yeah, for now I also did the stick reed, of course, and the sugar beets. Fun fact: these sugar beets that are here are actually cheated, because what happens, and I talked about this in the week where I was basically breeding the stick reed on my rant about the salty, not the salty roots, but the IC2 crops, is that sometimes the seeds don't drop. And what happens was that after the bot finished leveling up all of the crops, what happened was that no one dropped. Not a single crop dropped the seed bag. So I just said, "Fuck it, let's just cheat this." Uh, yeah, this AC2 crops is it's mind-boggling how it works, but it's pretty powerful. So I don't really want to skip it, not using it, especially in this mod pack. So yeah, I just decided to okay, fuck it, let's just cheat this. And yeah, I'll probably have to move the farm to get the salty roots going. Salty roots are really important because they give us chlorine, which is pretty hard to get at this stage. Um, besides mining salt, of course. So yeah, I also got this boy going. This is the repeller. So basically, this repels mobs in the range. If it's powered, it has like triple the range. It's pretty powerful, but right now I just have it here. This one is an HV1. It has an unpowered range of about 40 blocks, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It does the job because, as you guys might know from the past, the mobs kept trampling on the farm. It was getting pretty annoying, so I just have the repeller now to take care of that, which is pretty cool. And yeah, right now the first crops I had were these two. Actually, I mean, they grew already. I had a 111 and a 5 to something else. I don't know, 5 to 0 probably. and as you guys can see, well, they are growing. So the bot is definitely doing its job, which is pretty cool. And the crop, oh fuck, and the crops are not dying this time, so that's also a big plus. Well, moving on from this, I spent too much time talking about this because I didn't do that much in between episodes, between weeks. I did some stuff this week already for the week 11 because I'm actually recording this on a Saturday. The original video I recorded on Thursday, so I already played a lot. So yeah, this is a little bit of week 11 as well, I guess. But yeah, I spend most of my time actually working on the applied energistics. I actually have enough to build it and to turn it on. I have all the stuff I need. I have tons of cells here. Some of them I got from quest rewards. Some of them I crafted. So yeah, I could actually build this already, but I'm waiting for the new base to build the new base, which is actually the main thing I've been working on right now. So yeah, and also yeah, expanding the current base as well. Besides that, there's not really that much changes. The main thing I did this week was actually the bauxite processing line. At first, I just built this like for fun, but this actually turned out to be better than I thought. I don't know why I was thinking that we wouldn't get that much stuff back, but we actually did. We did get a lot of rutile from our bauxite. I already took some out, and also some of the silicon dioxide. I'll show you guys in a minute. I'll just explain. I try to explain this briefly. This is a bit complex, and this could be a little bit more organized. But yeah, the system is pretty self-sufficient. The only thing we really have to input is the bauxite, and also a source of oxygen and carbon. For carbon, I mean, I'm using the sugar bit, as you guys can see. This gives sugar, and the sugar that gets electrolyzed into into oxygen and carbon. But most of our carbon comes from that distillery because we don't really get that much carbon from the sugar. I think I can show you guys. Yeah, we just get two, and most of that is the hydrogen and the water. So yeah, uh, for this we actually need also besides the crushed we need water, but that's not an issue, of course. So sodium hydroxide and quicklime. I'll try to go over this quickly, but let's see. The bauxite slurry can speak. Goes to the cracker on the left side here, which turns into the the heated bauxite slurry. This combines with aluminum hydroxide. This we'll get from the next process. I'll show you guys. And we also need CO2 gas, which is that chemical reactor up here. And this is the one we need the carbon and the oxygen for. So from here we get the cellulose juice, which I'm currently voiding, but we can use this for some byproducts. We can just centrifuge it directly to get this, which is not really that useful. That's why I'm voiding it. And we can also distill it to get the sand dust. And with the sand dust, we can electromagnetic separate it to get iron, which is not really that useful, of course. But the neodymium and of course the chrome, these are both very useful for us. So I might be doing that. And yeah. So following in from that process, of course, we get the sodium carbonate. This will end up going to the first mixer to get the sodium hydroxide, and the calcite will get into the second into this mixer as well for the quick lime. This is just a very quick just a circuit one. This is very simple. So yeah, so we do this, we go here, and yeah, from this we also get the bauxite slag dust, which is the most important part because this is where we get our rutile, and this is why we get so much of it. And we also get a little bit of gallium, which is also pretty useful because at this point in the game, it's pretty hard to get gallium. So this actually is a huge help. And we get some more extra quicklime, extra high iron, and also the silicon dioxide. And of course the alumina, which we can process. I'm doing it neither of these ways actually. I'm I'm doing this to get the aluminum back and oxygen. This recipe is actually not. I don't think this is the most efficient way to do this, but yeah. And then with the aluminium, we go into the a second chemical reactor, which does this recipe here with some extra sodium hydroxide, sodium aluminate, and this goes back to the chemical reactor, I think. Yeah, to get us the aluminum hydroxide, and this gives us back the sodium hydroxide from this process. This is pretty useful, and that's how we get. This is how we get this. So yeah, this might be a little bit too complex, or it could be more organized, I guess. But that's what we have right now. Moving on. This is a new addition right here. I just finished building this some hours ago. It's actually running. That's pretty cool to see, but I think you can get a muffler for that. Let's get a muffler. I actually have mufflers now, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, this is basically to just take the silicon out of the silicon dioxide. Previously, in the old versions of GTNH, most of the processes used to give the raw silicon directly, but now most of them actually give the silicon dioxide, which I didn't notice, and I have actually been avoiding a lot of this stuff. That's why I have so little silicon, because most of this is the silicon dioxide before is mostly useless. Of course, besides getting the raw silicon, but as I thought that like before we would get more raw silicon from uh, electrolyzer and more stuff. But yeah, we now don't. So we actually need to process the silicon dioxide. Otherwise, we get very, very little raw silicon, which we need. So yeah, I did this process to basically separate them. We also um, need magnesium, but this is recycled. But this just goes between those two. And of course, we get a little bit of oxygen as well. That's nice. So yeah, on this side we have a new room. This will be basically to process the stuff that comes from our farm. Of course, this is not finished yet, and it will probably be expanded. And by farm, I mean we have a farm here, right? But the I think what we'll be doing is having multiple farms scattered throughout this plain area. But we'll see about that. And yeah, have all of that processing being done here. That would be pretty cool to have, but still, we need to see how that will work. I don't think I'll be starting this before I get a plan energy 6 going, and also the bigger and better base over there. But yeah, moving on, there's not really that much changes on this side. I just want to check out this again to make sure I didn't forget anything. I don't think so. Um, yeah, I don't think so. So yeah, I'll just give a little bit of a preview for the next base. So yeah, this is still a early process. Not basically nothing is done. The only thing that is done is the is the floor for this part. So yeah, I was thinking of having some cool structure in the middle, like floating like a big crystal shaped thingy. and this will be going further down, but I still didn't do it yet. Oh, I fell. Um, but yeah, the walls of course need to be done. This will all need to be done, but I still don't really know what blocks to use, which is always a big issue to me. Is deciding what kind of blocks to use, but we'll see, we'll see. So yeah, and also just an extra thing about the new base. Just like we had the crop stuff in that side, we'll also have some rooms coming out of this side, and they will be. I think the rooms that will come out of there will be pretty similar to the ones I have in my previous playthrough. What I mean is the houses like with the roof above ground and the rest underground. I think that that looks pretty cool, and um, my big problem with building in this pack, I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again, is that we need to, because of all the multi blocks, the ceiling needs to be higher than usual. So yeah, it looks a doesn't. I don't think it looks that good to have like big box buildings um, overground. So yeah, I'm just going underground. Maybe if I was a better builder, this wouldn't be an issue. But I suck at building, so yeah, that's what we get. Either way, I'm going to end this here for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.